Welcome to my channel. My name is Cece for those of you that are new here, and thank you all for coming to see me today. So as you can probably tell by the title of this video, I'm just going to be going over some iMovie basics on how to edit videos, the way that I edit, and yeah, hopefully just shed some light on some things if you guys have some questions, if you're trying to get into YouTube or just trying to be more creative. The main reason I wanted to make this video is because right now during this crazy pandemic, you know, I think a lot of us are getting our creative juices flowing, and for those of you who want to start a channel, I definitely encourage you to start a channel. When I was starting my channel, these kinds of videos helped me out so much, so I just wanted to be able to shed some light on that, hopefully help you guys out, answer some questions, and hopefully get you on your way to editing your own content. I'm thinking I'll probably do a part 2, maybe even a part 3, just depending on you guys. If you guys have any questions or if there's anything else I can answer, I definitely think there's going to be a part 2 for some things I missed, and mainly because I don't want to overload this video. I kind of want to break it up a little bit so it's not too much information overload at once. And yeah, so editing your videos really is, it's not, I don't think it's a hard task, but I feel like it's a lot of little, just like the little things that you need to know. I'm going to go over a couple of things here, hopefully on, maybe on camera, but I think most of this is probably going to be voiceover with screen recordings, just because I think it'll be more accurate for me to tell you while I'm doing it, because I could miss some things and there's like little details and stuff that's really easy to miss if I don't have it right in front of me. So I currently use the new 2020 MacBook Pro to edit. However, everything that I'm saying I was able to use on my older MacBook Air. I'll post all the specs for my laptop below if you guys are, just in case you guys are interested in that. So one of the first things I'm going to go over with you guys is splitting clips. So splitting clips is like crucial. It's like a big part of what editing is. So that's just going to be me splitting a clip maybe for sound. So I'm going to talk right now and I'm going to leave like a gap of silence. So when I'm actually playing this video back to you guys, I'm going to cut that silence out, the pause out. I'm going to cut that out, and that's what you use to split clip. This is really easy, but I definitely think it's an important tool to edit your videos. So what you're going to do is you're pretty much just going to right click wherever you would like to split your clip, and there's going to be a little bar that pops up, and then you're just going to select split clip. There you can continue to split again at the end of wherever you want to split in order to get rid of that pause of silence. After you split the clip, you just want to select it and then hit the delete button to get rid of it. The second thing I wanted to show you guys is how to cut. A cut, I would consider this a cut, where you cut in and the screen gets closer. That is actually considered a crop to fill. That's what I call it, because that's what it's called in iMovie. Before you crop to fill, you actually want to split your clip, unless you want to the entire length of that video to be that small frame. Typically you don't. Typically you just want it to kind of emphasize or to point out something. So that's typically what you use a crop to fill for. If you're just trying to be funny or things like that, it's really just adds another visual effect to your editing. So to do that, so first I'm just going to split the clip. Split the clip on both sides to get it by itself as a single clip. And then next you're going to make sure you have it selected, and you can tell it's selected by the yellow square around the clip. After you select the clip, you want to click the third icon at the top bar. It's kind of like a little square that crosses over at the corners. You're going to select crop to fill, and then you're going to actually change the size of the clip to your preference. You can actually adjust the frame however you want from any of the corners. And when you're done, just select the blue check mark in the upper right hand corner next to the word reset. There's the finished product. Okay, so the next thing I'm going to roll into really easy, simple, is Ken Burns. So Ken Burns is when you kind of slowly move in. Right now I'm just going to show you guys what a Ken Burns looks like. Okay, so that's what a Ken Burns is. It's pretty common. I've seen it in videos. You guys have probably seen it in videos before. This is also really simple. This is actually next to the crop to fill. So for a Ken Burns, you're going to make sure you have the clip split off, and then you're going to go ahead and go to the top and click the square again where you clicked originally for crop to fill, and from there you're going to hit the button Ken Burns. From here, you're going to be able to see that there is a start option and an end square option. So these are the ones you're going to adjust. So the start is where zoom is going to begin, and then the end is where you want the zoom to end. So then once you're done, you just hit the blue check mark in the upper right hand corner, and here you can see the finished product. Something else to keep in mind when you're using Ken Burns is the shorter your clip is. So if you're using a 1-second clip and using Ken Burns, it's going to go really fast. Versus if you're using a longer clip, like 2 or 3 seconds, it's going to be a little bit slower of a zoom in because the clip is longer. It's going to take a little bit longer to zoom and clip. Hopefully I can show that to you guys. It's hard to explain, but it'll be much easier to understand and see once you see the actual video recording. Okay, so something else really quick I'm going to go over is picture in picture. So I think that this is extremely useful if you guys want to pop something up on the screen like a cool picture. That's very common. I use it all the time for different things, numerous things, just depending on what I'm talking about. The first thing you're going to do is go ahead and select your picture, and you're going to drop it into the editing bar in iMovie, kind of where you want it. You can move it later if you don't get it exact right now. For some reason, when you insert a picture into iMovie, it automatically goes to Ken Burn. So we're going to take that off first by selecting that square at the top and changing the style to fit so that it fits the entire picture and it's not zooming along the picture, and hit the blue check mark. Next, we're just going to double click on the picture again, and we're going to select the double square. There's a double square, one is dotted, one is solid. For the drop down, you're going to select picture in picture. From here, you can use the blue dots around the corners to adjust the picture accordingly to your preference. You can have pictures in your videos as long as you want. You just have to adjust at the end to whatever length fits for whatever you need the picture for. This is going to be the last thing I'm going to go over today, and that's just how to change the volume. This doesn't seem like a big thing, but there's a lot of little buttons and things, and I just remember like in the beginning I was kind of confused about what's what. So this is going to be how to change the volume on the current clip that you're editing. If you're adding an additional audio, it's pretty much the same thing. So when you're looking at your clip, you're going to see a blue line at the bottom, and it's going to kind of have like, kind of look like mountains. That's just going to be a visual of your audio. So when it gets louder, you'll see that it gets higher and then lower as you start to sound quieter. That's just the audio of the clip. So you can adjust this volume accordingly, just depending on what you're doing. Sometimes if you want to take out the audio and you want to voice over, or if you have music in that you want your talking clip to be quieter, this is just for adjusting that. Or even if I've had videos where I'm talking a little bit too softly and I just want to make sure you guys hear me, so I can turn the volume up. So there's going to be this thin line at the top of that blue section of audio, and it's going to pop up with two little black arrows, one pointing up, one pointing down. And if you click it, you can adjust the volume accordingly, just depending on your needs and whatever reason you would need to adjust your volume. This is a very, very important thing. So yeah, that's just another useful tool. And like I said, that's pretty much the same for audio that you're adding in. If you guys want me to go over adding audio in, how to adjust audio, fade in, fade out audio, just let me know in the comments below, and I would love to share that with you guys. Like I said, I didn't want to do too much in this first video, just kind of get a feeler out there, see how you guys take it, see if you guys have any questions, and based on your questions, that's how I'm going to form the next video. I do have some things, of course, more I want to go over with you guys to make it a little bit easier for you, and things I remember struggling with or questions that I had. Post all your comments, questions, concerns below, please, and I would love to help you guys out in another video, part 2 for editing iMovie 2020. So thank you guys so much for hanging out with me today. I really appreciate your time. I hope you guys are staying safe, sanitizing, and practicing good hygiene. Be sure to give this video a thumbs up. That just supports my channel, lets me know you like this kind of content, and I will love you whether you do it or not. It's called unconditional love, which is the reason why you should subscribe. Make sure you guys subscribe to become part of the C Squad. And of course, hit that notification bell so you can be notified whenever I upload a new video. I upload every Wednesday and Friday on this channel. Join the C Squad, you know, we're just about positivity, being open, honest. I mean, while you're here, you might as well just watch another video. I mean, I know you're not going anywhere, so you might as well watch another video. But once again, guys, thank you. I hope you have a great day. Happy hump day. Enjoy the rest of your week. Bye.